All right, so today I want to do a quick video on a successful demand gen campaign that I recently launched, specifically for cold traffic acquisition. So until now, I have been primarily using demand gen for remarketing. I had not yet seen great results for cold traffic, brand awareness from a conversion standpoint. I had not yet seen cold traffic campaigns really lift things holistically or get attributed sales. And I had been advising most of my clients to leverage Meta, to be honest, for a lot of cold traffic acquisition. But I launched a new campaign specifically, and it's a feed driven demand gen campaign. So there's a product feed associated to it. And in the past, I kind of stayed away from product feeds on demand gen simply because I wanted, at least from display demand gens, I wanted the display creative to do the heavy lifting. I didn't really want it to do dynamic remarketing or dynamic placements, just because PMax was already leveraging that. So I wanted it to be more about specific messaging and using that for cold traffic acquisition or remarketing. And the cold traffic side, I never saw great results. But I just launched a campaign with a product feed, and it's a very specific strategy using video and a product feed that I wanted to share. So this client, they do a really great job of making specific videos about their products. And when you attach a product feed to a video campaign, it's quite nice. You get the products under the video, right? I do this all the time for remarketing, but for cold traffic, I had not really tested it. And this client, because they make specific videos for specific products, I wanted to have those products listed right under the video. Now, I had always assumed, because of the Google warnings, that you can only have a minimum. You have to have a minimum of 4 products per ad, right? But that's actually not the case. I found that if you load 4 on there just to publish it, and then you go back in and remove the other products, you can actually have 1 product per ad, or in this case, ad group. I should take 2 steps back, actually. Sorry. We can only set product filters at the ad group level. So I set 1 video per ad group and set the product filter for that ad group of the product that they are mentioning in the video. And I can validate and see that that specific product is getting clicks and conversions. And I can also compare the cart data to see, okay, is the price of the product matching like the checkout price? And it is. And there's a couple cases where they had slightly larger carts, but for the most part, I can tell that that product is being sold. And in terms of what I'm doing for targeting, I do have for now kind of 1 audience that I'm just using for all of the ad groups, and it's got an in-market audience. It's got some keyword-based audiences, and I even tested a lookalike audience. Now, I don't have data right now to say what's working better, but I can just say right out of the gate that the campaign is doing awesome. I'm really surprised, and I am able to see new customer acquisition. I'm not using the new customer acquisition goals. I can just, I'm able to see the new customers in my new customer column because of the new conversion action that I'm using from Feed Army with cart data, amongst other things. And so I'm able to see that. And yeah, it's like 80 to 90% new customers. And I'm not excluding customers yet. I wanted to see how it would work without any exclusions. And if I start seeing those numbers shift, it's okay, it's leaning into repeat customers, I will exclude them. I prefer to react instead of being proactive, right? So I don't want to just throw on an exclusion, assuming I need it. I'm going to react to the data on if I need to add an exclusion. So that's pretty much it for me today. I wanted to just share this build out. It's been running for about 2 weeks, and I'm really happy with it so far. So I'd say give it a try. I guess just taking one more step back. One of the reasons why I really want to share this too is, usually we think about consolidating all of our videos in an ad group, maybe for videos, especially if they share the same audience. But I think what makes this a little bit unique is, and it's by force of nature on how the product segmentation works, but one ad group per video, okay, and then the product filtering at that ad group level. Now, for most of them, I typically just have one video in there. If the same product has multiple videos, let's say a short and a full format video, I will put both of those in the same ad group, but I'm not mixing other products in an ad group simply because we can only have the product segmentation at the ad group level. So that's the big thing. And if you're a reseller of other brands and you've got a client that makes good product level videos, give this a try. All right, see you later.